Hi, Natoya. I'm finally back from Los Angeles. Oh my gosh. I'm getting over some jet lag, but here I am. So, before I get started with your reading, I'm going to explain some things to you that will kind of answer some of your questions. Number one, what Spirit is telling me is I don't know if you spend like a lot of time alone, but whoever you have been around or whoever has made an emotional mark in your life, you have to be careful of a particular energy vampire. Somebody that you have lots of love or attraction for, or that you feel like you hold on to for dear life. That could be a cause for some of stagnancy in luck. And I also want to make you aware that you are in the first pinnacle of your life. And I will explain what that means in just a minute. Because before I do your card reading, I'm going to look over your chart a little bit. And since this is only a 30-minute reading, I'm going to try to squeeze all of this information in and compress it so that we can get to the heart of the matter. The heart of the matter of the things that you want to ask and know about. I know that you were asking if someone putting something on you. I'm not feeling that energy, but I will check. Let me check and see before I get started, because I don't have your questions written. So let me see. Hell, great mother full of grace. Uh-oh. This card wants to fly out. A message coming to you of change, possibly. Hell, great mother full of grace. Be careful in travel as well. Hell, great mother full of grace. Blessed for our Thelma women. Blessed will be the fruit of thy womb. Thank you for interceding on behalf of the life and offers coming of Natoya Todd. Natoya Todd, born July 21st, 1995, so that her life will be worth living. Spirit, has someone put some sort of negative curse or witchcraft on Natoya Todd, born July 21st, 1995 in Brooklyn, New York? Some sort of... It's talking about matters of the heart, love life. I don't feel like anyone has done anything. Because, see, this person, I have this... Seven of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups. So emotions, matters of the heart could be affecting progress in life. I don't feel like anyone has done any witchcraft on you, because this person is not taking any action right here. This person is a person that could be scared to make a leap. This person expects things. I'm not saying this is you, but I'm describing the energy of the Seven of Pentacles card. This person hopes that things will just fall in their lap. This spirit, not spirit, this person hopes that, okay, I'm beautiful, I have these things, I have these talents, God is just gonna just pour it out on me. God is just gonna pour it out on my lap. I'm not gonna have to, like, work hard for it, to be patient, or I'm just gonna do some law of attraction exercises and it's just gonna bada bing bada boom. There could be a need to assert yourself more in some sort of area in your life, to where I'm not saying you don't assert yourself, but maybe there needs to be a different approach to how you assert yourself to your goals. Maybe a fast is needed. Maybe a mentor to guide you where you're trying to go is needed. But some action definitely needs to be taken so that you can see the fruits of your labors. Because this is coins. This is money in the bank. This is house. This is recognition. This is a stable, committed relationship. This is all of these things. The things that you want in life, whatever it is, a car, a house, a move, a relocation, a vacation, whatever it is, it's right here. But there's a need to not just stand there and hope for it to fall in your lap, but there's a need to take action and till the ground. And there is possibly a need for, my cuss word, I don't like this word, but a need for patience. I'm not sensing any energy, and it's talking about be careful in time. You will have the fruits of your labor if you focus on 1 to 2 goals at a time, and you take action on 2 things at a time, an A plan and a B plan, and a need to be patient. In time, you will get recognition and respect that you deserve. So before I get deeper into the reading, let me look over your notes I compiled for you. I was on the go, so I just grabbed any piece of paper I could. So I'm seeing that you are a number 3 personality, a number 7 life path, and you are currently in a number 4 year. With the 3 personality, you are a creative person. You can create something out of nothing. This is also possibly either luck with children or some type of area where children need to be focused upon in order for your luck to come through. If this is not human children, it could be pets or somebody that's dependent on you, a cute young little person that looks up to you, who you help mentor, teach, or either take in as a pet or as a parent or an adoptive parent. But 3 is an important number for you. There's also a need, because you're in the first pinnacle of your life. There's a need to not isolate yourself, and there's a need to cooperate and work with others. You cannot do whatever you're trying to do alone, and not only can you not do it alone, you cannot do it in bad company. You have to do it with good company and with people that are going the same direction you're going. If you are in a car, metaphorically speaking, and somebody wants to go to Vegas, somebody wants to go to Alaska, somebody wants to go to New York, that's people going in three different directions. They have three different goals, and they're not working on the same goal. But if you get about three or more people, or a group of people that's trying to go to the same destination you're going, everybody's going to Vegas, or everybody's going to Jamaica, everybody's going to Alaska, everybody's going to California, everybody, wherever it is, everybody needs to be going in the same direction in order for you to get to where you're going. There's a saying in my tradition that the dog has four legs, but it can only go one path. There's a need to know exactly what you want and to choose a path, and to know exactly what is not for you. You are in pinnacle number 1 in your life in numerology, and that is a time period of testing. You will test life, and life will test you. It is the period like when a toddler is crawling and they're trying, and they fall and they get back up. This is a time period of test and trials, not necessarily in a negative way, but to figure out what works and what does not work for you. What type of people should you hang around, what people you should not hang around. So this is a trial and error period for your life, and you will be going through this till you're about 28 years old, when your pinnacle changes to a number 2 pinnacle. So let me go into your notes. Let me talk some more about your life path though too. So with the number 3, you have to, with your personality, either you could have had some heartbreak or disappointment due to someone leaving. It could have been a family member, a parent, somebody to where you were separated from somebody in some sort of way, or a friendship ended. But with the 3 personality, you have to be careful of heartaches and of cutting words that cause people to part ways. Also, you have to be careful of love triangles. Not saying you're doing this, but you have to be careful of love triangles, emotional affairs, and things like that. Also, 3 is a need to socialize, to get out and have fun, meet new people, and cooperate and work with other people. As well, good news will be coming your way, and there's a need to put investment in and be patient, because your ships will come in with the number 3 personality. You are number 7 life path. You have to be careful of people being dishonest around you, people avoiding you. You have to be careful of being dishonest to others, and you avoiding people. You just want to kind of sneak off and be to yourself. Number 7 is a spiritual number, but it's also a number of secrecy, secret societies, people kind of having to hide. It can deal with denial, people not being honest with themselves, or somebody not being honest with others. This is a number of avoidance, avoiding the truth about other people, living in denial. I'm not saying you're doing this, but that's just the energy of the number in general. With the number 7 as well, you have to be careful of theft or stealing from someone, because you could get caught, or that person who could steal from you, they could steal an idea or anything like that. They are going to get caught. So be careful of shysters and sneaky people. Be careful of lazy people. Be careful of procrastinating, that you don't take enough action in due time if you want to see the results of what you are looking to achieve. This is also a life path with the number 7 life path, where you may have to stand up for yourself against what other people are disagreeing on. Like, you may take a spiritual path, and your family members or friends may say, we don't like that for you, or we don't like this person for you. You may have to be the type of person that has to take a stand and be like, I don't care what you like, I'm going to do what I want to do. This is best for me. And you may go through a lot of this with you being in the number 1 pinnacle in your life path right now until age 28. You having to kind of, I don't want to say be a black sheep or be a rebel necessarily, but just kind of stand up for yourself and what you believe in. It's also a number of boundaries, like setting boundaries, letting people know they can't walk over you, they can't bully you, they can't make you do something that you don't want to do. It's a number where you have to say, this is me. Accept it or don't accept it. It's like you're taking a stand against something. It could be an injustice or someone trying to impose their will on you, and you're not going to let them do that. You're in the number 4 year. That's a year of, it's a year of stability. It's a year of building things on a good foundation. It is a year of being thankful for what you have attained so far. Like, not Like you have to be careful of not appreciating what you do have. You have to be careful of overlooking people that are there for you or have been there for you. Like say for instance, being disappointed because you didn't get the person you wanted, that you had a crush on, or you didn't get the job. This is in general. You didn't get the job you wanted, but you did get something else. So it's a need for being thankful for what you do have and what you have attained. Not saying you aren't. It is also a number where you could be bored in some sort of way because there's so much stability. You may feel stagnant in some sort of way. Things could feel like they're going slow. It is a number of also not only comfort, but also restrictions, restraint. You may have to budget tightly. You may have to kind of hold on, pinch pennies a little bit more. It's also a number where you could meet possessive people, or you could be feeling possessive, like you don't want to let go of somebody. Next year, you're going to be wanting to experience travel and more freedom because you're going into a number 5 year. But next year, I want you to be careful of conflict, either inner conflict or conflict with other people, competitive people, catty people, jealous, haters, etc., etc. Challenges, obstacles. But in general, 5 can also be a number where you feel like you outgrow somebody, to where you're moving forward to the next level. You want to explore, you want to learn something new, you want to travel, meet new people, that type of energy. But I digress. So let's talk more about your first pinnacle, number 1. You may find yourself learning a lot alone. There could be some sort of higher learning or learning some sort of spiritual, a new religion, a new tradition, taking on a spiritual mentor, that type of energy where you're researching, you're developing yourself, you're leveling up on a spiritual level, and you're taking your time with it. Once again, learning and a lot of alone time, or either you're learning in a small group. This is a time period in your life until you're 28 years old where resilience will be a theme of your life. You having to bounce back from setbacks. There's also a need for self-determination and self-reliance. Everyone you meet at this life phase will be for a reason, and it won't be an accident, and they will also come forward to bring lessons. You will have to bump your head and learn to walk like a toddler, bouncing back and landing on your feet like a cat. You will have to exercise a lot of willpower, and you may feel a lack of support from certain people that you thought you could depend on. Maybe even you may feel like you're not even getting enough support, either emotional, moral, financial, whatever it is, from family either. They're not appreciating or recognizing some sort of talent or goal that you have, possibly. This could be family, friends, or people that feel like family. For the next 4 years until you're 28, after you're 28, you won't have to do so much alone. Teamwork will be key. So let's see. 1. Okay. Your ascendant is in Leo in the 12th house. That is how people view you. Your sun sign, which is your personality, basic personality, is in Cancer in the 12th house. Your moon sign is your spiritual gifts, the type of relationship you could have had with your mother, and your intuition and how you express emotions, and that is in Taurus in the 10th house. Your Mercury is in Cancer. That is your opinions, how you communicate, how you express yourself, your ideas. It's in Cancer in the 12th house. You have lots of 12th house energy and lots of Cancer in your chart. Very intuitive person, very motherly type of moon energy. So the moon will affect you a lot in your lifetime. And feminine energy. Your Venus is also in Cancer in the 12th house. And your Mars, your Venus is how you express romantic love, by the way. Not platonic love, not the love you have for your family, but someone that you could be in love with. That's in Cancer in the 12th house. Your Mars is in Libra. That is how you express anger, how you assert yourself, and the type of men you are sexually attracted to, or male energy, or whoever you're sexually attracted to. It's Mars in Libra in the 2nd house. Your Jupiter is your luck and your travel luck, which is in Sagittarius. This also deals with higher learning. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, so that's a perfect position. And it's actually in your 4th house, which deals with home life. Saturn, or your life lessons, your karmic energy that you came to learn in this life, is in Pisces in the 8th house. And I'll expound in a minute. Your North Node is in Scorpio in the 3rd house. North Node is what you should be doing on your life path. Your Chiron, which is of some sort of emotional wound or soul wound that you will still be working through in this life, is in Virgo in the 2nd house. So let's expound in that really quick. There's a desire to lead, control, and take charge of your environment. You may take pleasure in transforming things and people and improving them, like the fairy godmother transformed Cinderella. Past, present, future. You have to be careful of escaping truths about yourself or people that you care about dearly. Or you may seek to run away to change a situation. Like, oh, I'm going to move here and things are going to get better, but the situation could follow you. But the key is to take a look at what you're avoiding looking at. Not saying you are, but this could be past, present, future. You cannot heal what you won't face. There's a need for self-reflection or facing reality about a loved one. Once examined, you can transform the situation or the challenge, the karmic challenge, and accept it and evolve. And I know that this sounds vague, but one day you will understand exactly what I'm saying. It will make sense to you when the time is right. Be careful of self-destructive habits or self-sabotage. Your destiny involves walking, and also be careful of accidental death. I'm not saying it's going to happen. Don't want to scare you, but you have to make sure that you are very careful in travel. If you take like any sort of medications or something, make sure that you don't take more than you're supposed to, or you don't have the right prescription. Make sure that you are safe. If you have carbon monoxide protectors, make sure that you install them if you don't have them in your place where you live. Okay? So be careful of accidental harm that wasn't intentional. Be careful of, once again, be careful of self-destructive habits or self-sabotage. Your destiny involves sometimes being behind the scenes and sometimes being front and center. You may have a lot of air of mystery about the type of work that you do, or it can involve secrets and creating where you need space to yourself in order to not be interrupted by other people to do your best work. So you may not always do good working with other people, or if you do work with them, you may need to go off on your own in order for your creative juices to get flowing. You may have a gift for writing, artistic expression, and creating from some spiritual download that comes to you from nowhere or from the heavens. You could be a perfectionist, and you are most recognized and will be remembered in your life for competent service given to others. This is where you will excel. You might feel lonely in a room full of people, or like you just can't relate to them. You're good at observing you are good at observing. That's what they're saying. You have the gift of observation. There could be frequent changes in job or income, and you may desire public recognition and fame. Your path will require you to have empathy like that of a good counselor or talk show host like Oprah. You may want connection, but you can go on your shell around certain people. You may, excuse me, what does it say? This is my notes. I scribble scratch this. You may, oh yes, here we go. You may make many heart over head decisions using your gut instinct. Sometimes this will be good, sometimes it will be a bad decision. But in this pinnacle one of your life path, it's kind of like tinkering and experimenting and you learning from your mistakes. Make sure you get the lesson. As well, you may feel a little more freedom within the year 2020 towards the end of the year, because Saturn is leaving Capricorn, which is your opposite sign. So you may feel some challenges or like something's holding you back a little bit, and you may feel a little more liberated by the end of next year when Saturn goes into Aquarius. And I don't see any Aquarius in your chart so far, so you'll feel a little like, okay, life is not against me, which life is not. So what else do we have here? You could be an incognito private person. You might feel socially isolated, lonely, or alone. Even though going in your shell is comfortable, don't let your shell become a prison to you. You could have a very compassionate heart for suffering people. And success comes in money when you act with diplomacy and cooperation. You might make money fast and it gets spent fast paying for things like expenses, bills, etc. Hidden expenses, that type of stuff, repairs. You might need your own business if you don't have one already, and parental influence or whoever took care of you in your childhood could have some sort of inspiration or impact in your life all throughout you going into elder age is what I'm trying to say. Also, good education or a need for a good teacher and mentor in life is very important for you, and a focus is needed on your talents you already have versus forcing yourself to learn something complicated and new that you don't have the knack for or don't grasp very well. You might end up responsible for other people, and I see that you could become a mother if you are not one already, or you could become like a surrogate mother to someone. And adoption, you ended up taking a child in. I don't know whether you like children or not, but you may end up adopting in your 40s is what I'm trying to tell you, or possibly having a child later on in life, whether it's a child you get pregnant by or somebody that you adopt. Also, people may look up to you as an auntie once you get about in your 40s or 50s, like some sort of maternal authority figure that people look to for comfort and advice. Let me see. You could be like a play auntie to people. Yes, you could be like a motherly figure to people who don't have like a good mother, or they don't have a good family, or they're in a city by themselves and they don't have a lot of friends or a lot of people. You could be like a comforting type of person to those people in some sort of way, to where you all kind of band together. You can meet people in your soul group, non-romantic people, by doing this type of work, like either nurturing people, motherly type of energy. This could deal with daycares, it could deal with child care, it could deal with home health care, like helping the elderly, like helping other people, serving other people, improving their life, and making them feel less lonely. As you make them feel less lonely, you will possibly, I'm not saying you feel lonely, but you will feel more purpose in your life, and like you're getting somewhere. And your peak will probably be somewhere in your 40s. But it's okay. Life is going to be good. In the meantime, as you understand what stage you are in, this will kind of illuminate. And keep in mind, this is not a destiny reading. You would have to be in front of me or in front of someone to get a destiny reading. But this is definitely a glimpse into your destiny based on your astrological chart and your life path numbers. Let's see. Don't let a mate or lover send you to the poorhouse or keep you broke because they can't manage money very well. This past, present, or future may not have occurred yet in your life. And you will have to take care of your health all of your life. There could be some little health challenges or hiccups that you have to take care of. And a change of diet, such as eating more raw foods, like a raw food vegan diet, may be recommended for you and very much needed in order to improve the quality of your life and health, past, present, future. And be careful of hypochondriac people, or feeling like you, oh, well, I don't feel good, and it's psychosomatic in some sort of way. Let's see. You may have felt like either a parent, family member, or older elders or teachers or somebody could have put you down or disregarded your value in some sort of way. And the lesson is you overcoming that. That's a karmic lesson of yours, because that's in your Chiron. Let me make sure I covered everything before I start reading these cards. I'm not really worried about the time. Okay, so let's see what's going on with your energy with the cards. Okay. Hail, great mother, full of grace. Divinity is with thee. Blessed full art thou among women. Blessed will be the fruit of thy womb. Thank you for interceding on behalf of the life of Natoya Todd, born July 21st, 1995, so that her life will be worth living. Natoya Todd. Spirit, what is the energy, the general energy going on in the life of Natoya Todd at this time? This is of making plans, future plans, having an A and B plan in place. This is also could deal with twin flame energy in some sort of way. Are you making plans during Sagittarius season? You could be split between two decisions, and you may be kind of chilling out, resting before you make a decision. You could kind of be procrastinating on a future decision as well, or somebody could be doing this to you. What crosses the energy? Well, let me ask this. What's the clarification for the Two of Wands for Natoya Todd in her general energy at this time? Why does this card come up for her general energy? Something going in your favor involving some sort of male energy or masculine energy in your life. Does not have to be a male, but a masculine energy, and it can deal with a relationship. Something going in your favor. And this could be soulmate energy, or somebody that you have passed, either past life connection or of things of the past have occurred, pleasant things in the past with this person. What crosses the energy of Natoya Todd at this time? July 21st, 1995, Natoya Todd. Hold on. You're coming out of some sort of confusion. You're making a decision and you're taking action. You're getting ready to take some sort of risk. You're getting ready to get off your high horse and start worrying about, okay, is this going to be a bad decision? What's behind door number one? What's behind door number two? And you're getting ready to take some action. Or somebody's getting ready to come out of confusion, feeling like they have too many overwhelming options, like a kid in a candy store, and they're going to make a decision about what they want. This is a person taking a risk, taking action with optimism. Sagittarius season will be very important for you. Somebody's coming out of disappointment and self-deception or deceiving someone else. Let's see. What is Natoya Todd currently unaware of in her energy that she needs to be aware of at this time, Spirit? Somebody's making some sort of offer to you. You're taking the good with the bad. They're taking the good with the bad. And you're taking it one step at a time. This could be a lot. This could be leveling up. This could be self-improvement. Or somebody's making you some sort of offer that you can hold in your hand. This could be somebody trying to make a small commitment, or they're mentioning a step towards commitment with you. Or this is either you committing yourself to a project or an endeavor, and you're focusing yourself possibly, or both. That's the type of energy that you're currently unaware of, that you don't know about just yet at this time. Let me organize my papers. Okay. What is Natoya Todd currently aware of in her life at this time, July 21st, 1995? You could be overcoming a painful past or a painful ending where it was different people or different factors that were very painful for you. Either this is pending or this has happened already and you are healing. You could be feeling tired and worn out, wanting to give up, the blues, challenges after challenge after challenge, betrayal, heartbreak, hurt after hurt after hurt, but you are still standing and you are taking action and you are fighting for yourself. Somebody's also letting you know that they care about you. They're expressing that they have feelings for you possibly, or that they love you, still love you, that type of energy. I don't feel like this is somebody that you have yet to meet. I feel like you know the person already. Let's see. This is new love or renewal in love, possibly. Or if this is not new love or renewal in love, this is you just getting emotional healing from something. This is you getting your mojo back. The Three of Cups is here. That can deal with love triangle energy. I don't know if that's it. It could deal with also socializing, getting out, having fun. This is being with friends, all of that type of energy. It's a joyous kind of thing. After having to either leave something behind, you could be going back to, but it's renewal or new love or something that brings new emotion, healing. This is talking about cooperation with someone that they could have been dissatisfied with you, or you could have been dissatisfied with them, or somebody could have been bored or not appreciating somebody, taking somebody for granted. And it's talking about somebody wanting to cooperate. And it could possibly be either earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or either a man who is very cocky and confident and in demand, has a lot of women after him, or either if it's not a man, this is a masculine sort of energy. Let's see. How is Natoya Todd feeling at this time? Emotional state for Natoya Todd for the next 10 to 21 days. Temperance. You're taking the good with the bad, and you are definitely healing, and you're also getting a wish fulfilled. Something, and this could involve a male energy. Now we got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So this could be different people in your life, or one person in particular. This could deal with family, friends, anything like. Let's see. What does this card say? Bells, docks, some sort of stability coming your way, possibly. What is Natoya Todd currently attracting to her life at this time? Once again, temperance, treading lightly. You could be avoiding somebody. You may have to kind of be sneaky or not tell somebody your plans. This could be not telling the whole truth and nothing but the truth, some dishonesty. Please clarify the temperance with the Seven of Swords, what Natoya Todd is attracting to her life. Knight of Cups, somebody expressing emotions to you. Usually this is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, and somebody wanting to make future plans with you. Somebody that could have an A plan and a B plan. They could have one woman, two women. This is Nine of Pentacles, a single woman. Somebody could be making a move towards you, sneaking away to get to you, or vice versa. What is the advice that Natoya Todd should take about her life at this time? Love is really popping up in your energy. Look, your love life. Let's see. It's talking about overcoming anxiety, a need for rest and sleep. Change is coming. Transformation is coming. Not feeling trapped and needing to make head over heart decisions in order for positive change and transformation and level up process to occur. Some things that look bad are blessing in disguise. Death card does not mean physical death. It means change, a growing up, something that's going to grow you up, and you're not going to be the same that you were before. This is overcoming some difficult energy, feeling like you're alone, lonely by yourself, or not fully supported being sick and tired of being sick and tired, trapped, blindfolded, in denial in some sort of way. This is a need to overcome this. That's the advice, and being able to manifest something. What is it that Natoya Todd needs to manifest in this advice spirit? Once again, anxiety. Happy home life comes to you, and once again, a change. Death and change. Not physical death, but some sort of change. Why does the death card come from Natoya Todd spirit? What sort of change is coming to Natoya, or need for change? Something needs to change. This could also be ancestor speaking as well. Something involving a relationship with somebody who comes off as like a committed man. You working with somebody. Is this a change for the better? The Lover's card comes up. Is this a change for the better? Something's changing and something better is coming in. Or either something is improving. It's not going to be like it was before. Something is improving. There's improvement. Now you got me wanting to ask about your love life. Okay, Spirit. What is the outlook for Natoya Todd for the next 10 to 21 days involving her love life? Natoya Todd, July 21st, 1995. Outlook in love. Three of Pentacles working together. The Death card comes again. And the Emperor. What comes after the Death card for the Three of Pentacles? This is cooperation, working with somebody. 3 is also a number where you have to be careful of other people interfering in a potential love relationship. It could be somebody has a sister that doesn't like you, or a mother-in-law, in-law, or it could be another person. It could be somebody's baby mama, baby daddy, whoever it is. Let's see. Will this be good for Natoya Todd? Somebody that could have been in and out of your life and not 100% committed is committing. This is avoiding disaster. The Lover's card comes again, so this is Knight of Cups. And a committed man. Truth and clarity is coming to you. Will Natoya Todd, let's see, will this man be committing to Natoya Todd, or this masculine energy be committing to Natoya? The Justice came. The Ace of Swords and Justice. He almost wanted to come upside down or sideways. So somebody could have one foot in the door, one foot out the door with you. But either way, it's going to give you some sort of satisfaction, at least for the next 10 to 21 days. Somebody's kind of coming at you the right way, but they need to, maybe one door needs to close for something else to open. Clarity comes, and this is a definite yes. Somebody's moving towards you in a romantic way, making you a small offer, giving you some sort of hope. If you're not already in a relationship already, either they're renewing hope with you, or they're giving you new hope or a new offer. They're trying to show you something that you can see. They're giving you something you can feel. Financial outlook for Natoya Todd for the next 10 to 21 days. Outlook. Somebody's being generous, or heaven is being generous to you. This is generosity. This is giving and receiving and reciprocity after some challenges. Okay, Spirit. And overcoming some heartbreak, some pain, emotional pain. Spirit, what is, what's the question that you wanted to ask? Let me see if I can remember it, because I did not write it down. Yes. Why does the things that Natoya Todd attempt to do, now the cards want to fly everywhere. Why do they not work out right for Natoya? Her endeavors and goals. Why do they seem to be a disappointment to her and not go the way that she imagined them to, Spirit? What is the challenge? What's going on? What causes this calamity of things not working the way she wants them to? The Work card comes up. The Devil reversed. The Four of Pentacles reversed. Something or someone needs to be let go. There's someone in your environment. There's toxicity in your environment. Something you feel that it's irresistible, like you can't let go. It could be holding you back to a degree for things working. It could be an energy vampire around you. This could be a family member. It could be a friend. It could be a mindset. It could be some bad habits. It could be that you maybe have not been consistent in what you wanted to do. Maybe you gave up too easy. But there's a need to work on something and put some effort in order to see the fruits of your labor. And there's also a need to be patient with yourself. King of Swords energy. This is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Somebody who could be logical. They're not always warm as they could be. So is love life a reason for things kind of being held up for Natoya Todd, possibly? Or a matter of the heart? Maybe not love, but a matter of the heart. Once again, I'm feeling something happened in the past. Somebody you liked, admired, cared for, someone that cared for you, a soulmate energy. Something could have been draining, some sort of soul time. What is the advice and it's talking about you getting victory. What is the advice for Natoya Todd to free herself so that she can have victory in her life, that she can enjoy? Somebody's making an offer towards you, fruitfulness. This also could be the birth of a child as well, because this is the pregnancy card. If you don't want to get pregnant, be careful. Because Ace of Pentacles with the Empress is a possible pregnancy or conceiving something. It could be a business idea if it's not a child. Once again, what is the advice for Natoya Todd to free herself in order to see victory in her life at this time, Spirit? Spirit is saying, know the season that you're in. And I'm saying that watch your pinnacles. You're in the number 1 pinnacle if you want to do some research on that. And a lot of things are going to come to you later. And this is a matter of enjoying your life right now and exploring. Figuring out what you want to do. This is trailblazing. The person you are today, you're going to change significantly. You're going to learn so much more and grow so much more. So good things are coming to you. There's a need to be patient and to take action. There's some delays. Once again, changes. Please clarify the Death card with the Hangman. There's a need to sacrifice. You need to make some sacrifices. And I don't like that word either. But it's talking about you having victory and moving forward despite obstacles. Please clarify the Hangman. Something needs to change in your life. Hangman for the advice for Natoya to free herself. This time a heartbreak reverse, getting over a separation or heartbreak. This could be involving motherly energy, the Queen of Pentacles energy. Taking action, no procrastination. What is the sacrifice that Natoya Todd needs to take in order to see positive change in her life and progress? It's talking about some sort of, this is 2 of Cups energy, which is somebody that loves you and you love them back, or you all mutually care for one another. Soulmate energy. It's talking about comfort, something about home life, happy home life, somebody you feel comfortable with. Either it's coming to you or there's a need to prepare for it if it's not already there. A need to kind of come out of your shell if you don't already. Will Natoya Todd see progress in her life if she heeds the advice and takes action on what it is that she desires in her heart and in her mind? It's saying yes. You're taking a stand for yourself. You're trusting your intuition. And there's a need to educate yourself about something. There's something you need to know more about. You need to do more research. And there's a need for a mentor. You're taking a stand for yourself. You're not going to take any challenges lying down. You're going to stand up for yourself. Outcome for Natoya Todd having victory in her life at this time, at this phase in her life, at least for this year, because it's a 10 to 21 day reading. So let's look at step by step. What's that current outcome for Natoya Todd if she takes action? You're doing your research and you're finding out things. But this is the Moon card. Let's see what the Moon card is talking about. This is either a single person that's financially stable. Please clarify the Moon card. This talks about marriage, and it also talks about love triangle with a King of Wands type of energy. Let's see. Something else I wanted to ask before I close out. Let's see. Deception. Things hidden coming to the surface. Natoya Todd. Let's see. Should Natoya Todd be in a relationship right now? In a relationship with another person, romantic relationship. It's talking about something making you feel trapped and you expecting things to fall in your lap, or somebody's not putting in as much effort as you. Or vice versa. Somebody may not be putting in or taking enough action in some sort of way. Dang, something else I wanted to ask before I close out, but I keep forgetting my question. Because I want to get to the bottom of it. Natoya Todd. What is holding her back? Yes, the devil energy. What causes the devil energy for Natoya Todd as far as something holding her back at this time from getting the progress, luck, and victory that she deserves and that she wants? Knight of Wands. This is a fiery energy type of person, somebody that's in and out your life, not totally committed possibly, or either this is you not being totally committed to your goals. One day you want it, then the next day you give up, or you don't put as much effort, or you neglect it in some sort of way. There could be something that you're neglecting. This is you taking action and being stable, knowing exactly what you want to manifest it. This is you being certain. This is not being on the horse going in and out like a horse. This is being on the throne. Not on the horse, but on the throne. So you don't need to be sitting on the horse. Yes, take action. Take fervent action like the Knight of Wands. But there's a need to know exactly what you want and be confident in it and know that you're going to get it. Trust your intuition. Once again, Spirit warns of heartbreak or separation temporarily. Queen of Pentacles comes up again, which is either the wife card or the mother card. Tower. Oh my God, the doggone tower on the flower. An unexpected surprise, an unpleasant unexpected surprise of a burdensome situation. Ooh, Echuba. I don't like the tower. That's like one of the worst cards in the deck. Okay, let's see. What is the outcome for Natoya Todd at this time, Spirit? For her achieving her desires and getting the things that she wants, there's going to be a need to be willing. You're going to have to use your willpower. You have to put some muscle into it, my dear. Four of Pentacles, you holding on to somebody. Somebody is regretful, disappointed, or sad. Somebody is going to have to walk off from an emotional investment that they made. Either somebody walking off from you or you walking off from somebody that this is you holding on. So that you don't have to walk off from somebody. If somebody's holding on to you, somebody wants to walk off, the other one wants to hold on. But good news comes your way. 3 good news. Okay. Any final words of advice for Natoya Todd for this reading? The Empress card. This could be pregnancy or things being fruitful for you and you're doing your research. Let's see. Hail, great mother full of grace, divinity is with you. Blessed for our family women, blessed will be the fruit of thy womb. Thank you for interceding on behalf of the life of Natoya Todd, born July 21st, 1995, so that her life will be worth living. Life Path Oracle deck. What life path currently for the next 10 to 21 day advice do you have for Natoya Todd? July 21st, 1995. Life path advice for Natoya Todd at this time. This isn't a destiny reading. This is only for now. Family. Loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose. That kind of goes in conjunction when I was telling you about helping others. Service is where you shine. And then freedom. You're free to do what you choose. So that is a final word of advice. I pray that this reading has brought you some insight. I kind of gave you an extended since I was out of town and I wasn't able to get you your reading immediately. So that looks like that's the gist of it. I hope that this answers your questions. Okay, I wish you peace and bliss. Bye-bye.